Hey there, real estate friends. Do you speak millennial? If not, pay attention to this video. We're talking all about generational marketing and how to specifically communicate with and market to different generations. And today we're talking all about millennials. I'm Lisa Suazo, your Marketing Technology Director with West, here with today's Nerd Nugget, your bite-sized marketing technology tip that you can implement into your business today. Today, we're going to talk all about millennials. Now, millennials are a large generation. They're the second largest, second only to Generation Z, which is the generation following them. They're 80 million strong, so it's a huge generation. They're coming into the real estate industry, impacting it for sure. This generation was born between 1984 and 1995. So what are the things that are important to know about this generation? Well, the first piece is not going to surprise you. This is our tech-savvy generation, right? They did not adopt it later in life. They were basically born with it. They grew up with it. This is all that they know. This is the most educated generation. And what does that mean as it relates to real estate? Well, one thing that it means is that means they got a whole lot of college debt, a lot of student debt. So this is going to be a big hindrance on them and something for you to be aware of. This is a generation that is not always brand loyal. And what's interesting is they're also really comfortable buying online. They're used to technology. It's not something that they feel distrusting of. So it's something to be aware of, right? Another thing to keep in mind about this generation is that they're doing things later in life, especially as compared to baby boomers and some of the previous generations. They're about 3 to 5 years behind in different life cycles. So things like, they're staying at home longer, they're getting married later, they're having children later, they're buying homes later. So how do you market more effectively to this generation? They are the digital generation. So you have to have a digital presence. You have to have a social media presence. You have to have a strong online presence. Also, this is a mobile first generation, meaning they're on their phones, guys. So you have to have your website, your email marketing, blogs, all that stuff has to be responsive, meaning it has to be easy to read on their mobile phones. If not, you're gonna lose them immediately. Because this is a generation that is also so avid on social media, know that this is giving you cues and clues. So pay attention to what they're posting on social media. These are the things that are really important to them in their life, and you can use those as conversation starters. So that's even more important, I would say, to sort of interact and engage with what they're posting, even more so than, focusing on what you're putting out there and what you're posting as far as content. This is also a generation that really values experiences over things. Experiences over things. So consider that for them, if they're going to buy a home, the lifestyle around the property matters just as much, if not more, than the property itself. So they may buy a smaller home in a really cool neighborhood that has great experiences. It's close to coffee shops, walkable to cool things, as opposed to buying a bigger property that might be further out, and not be in such a great area. When it comes to marketing or client experiences, think about where you can create really great client or customer experiences for this generation. Or can you put together an amazing client event or something that will be really memorable for them? That will go a lot further than just a simple thing or a client gift. So I hope that those are a couple good helpful tips on millennials. There's so much more, but we only have so much time. If you are interested in learning more, we have a whole entire class where we can dive deeper into all of these generations. So if that's something that you'd like to have us bring to your office or that you'd like to attend, you can click the link in the email or reach out directly to your WFG sales executive, and we'd be more than happy to tell you more about where you can find more information. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for the last video in our series, which is all about Gen Z.